Hey Gemini, I'm the Urban Seer. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. So today we're going to be looking at December for you. We're going to explore overall energies at the start of the month where you find yourself going into the new month, followed by insights into work, finances, love life. We'll look at challenges and blessings to expect throughout the month, and we'll also take a look at where you'll find yourself as the month wraps up. For those that you are new here, I do go live 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. So if you enjoy this reading, please be sure to subscribe and join our tarot community over there. Also, if you'd like a personal private reading, there is the link to my Shopify store in the description below. But let's dive in, Gemini, to your December reading. So Gemini, first off, I just want to point out that in the month of December, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas here out of a 9 card reading, or 8 cards from the tarot there. So significant energies in December, big changes, big turning points, big transformations and opportunities that I'm getting straight off. Let's start with the Oracle card though. This is the Urban Crow Oracle. And the message being, again, this is like overall energies. We have protection. So we'll see how this all ties in into what comes from the tarot. But I'm drawn to, in this card, that there is a bond with someone who is going to be supporting you in protecting something that is very precious to you. This could be a relationship for some of you. It could be something that is something that you're nurturing, but it needs protecting, and there is someone who's going to be by your side, someone of significance who is going to help you achieve that in the month of December. They've got your back. They are your wing woman, wing man, wing person. And yet this is something that has a fragility to it. So it could be the beginning starts of a project. It could be something that is more connected to your emotional journey. Like, say if it was a relationship, it's something that is very meaningful to you, that connection. And this could be your significant other, and they want to work this out with you if you've had issues. So take what resonates with this egg, which represents the thing that needs to be nurtured in order to hatch. Because then we move into overall energies of the tarot, which is 9 of Voices, which is anxieties, fears, worries that are actually unfounded. There's something that you've got in your head about as you start off this month, something that you're concerned about. Our energy can get trapped in our heads if we think about it in a physiological way in our bodies. When our energy, when we're overthinking, worrying, leading from a place of fear and anxiety, our energy is kind of trapped in the upper body, in our mind, and we need to find ways to ground ourselves when this is happening, to shift that energy, to begin to process these feelings and shift our perspective, because when we're coming from this place of fear, it's not a great place to come from to make decisions, because our vision is skewed, yes, because we're coming from a place of lack, from a place of fear, from a place of anxiety. This feels like it's connected to whatever it is that you want and need to protect, Gemini. So start off the month being aware of that, of where, you know, it happens to the best of us, it happens to us all, that we get in our head and get anxious, but look for ways to ground yourself. Return to self-care steps that work for you, whatever that is: meditation, prayer, exercise, going for a long walk with your dog, whatever it is. But intentionally ground yourself when you're out there doing that. Look to crystals that ground you, whatever it is that your techniques that you use. begin to put energy into that. The work card, this placement is for work. We have Major Arcana Strength. So this is the need to be strong, to be courageous. This can be connected for some of you about maybe where some of this anxiety and fear is coming from, if you're having difficulties in the workplace. This comes with a message that you are stronger than maybe what you feel at times as well. And returning back to this, in grounding yourself by returning back to your inner strength, you begin to feel more positive in essence about your work situation. I see that work could be taking a lot from you at the minute. It could be challenging, and it could be draining your energy. Some of you, it may be a challenging situation. For some of you, it could be positive, but nonetheless still very demanding is what I'm feeling. There could be big changes at work. There could be big opportunities even at work, but it's going to take a lot from you, this digging deep. But this is a message from Spirit to say, remember who you are. You've got this. You've got what it takes. You have incredible inner strength. Try to tap into that and know yourself. Shift out of this anxiety to ground yourself and shift back, getting in touch with that inner strength, kind of remembering who you are. And this will in turn, things will feel easier. We see this woman atop of this courageous dragon, and she's actually, the energy that I'm getting from her, she's quite chilled. She's in a sense of trust in a way, and kind of knowing that she's got it, that she's going to do what she needs to do, so she doesn't really need to stress about it. You know, there's no more or no less that needs to happen here, other than you showing up with what skills that you have, which are definitely sufficient and are enough. And this will get you where you need to be. Despite, if lots of people are putting pressure on it, you work to do more. Just do what you have to do. You know, you're going to get it done what needs to be done. So there's no need to stress about it with people around you. It's like, don't stress me. It's going to get done. It's that kind of energy, all right? It's already done. So just kind of back off. 10 of emotions. So this is in the place of finances. Wonderful energy to see. Always when we have a 10 of emotions, this is about fulfillment. So it's got loads of good energy in this. All these oranges, pinks. It's like a real warmth to it, a real generosity as well, which is what I'm feeling. I feel like it will help you emotionally in December. What will be going on with your finances will be like a balm, a soothing, bringing some kind of sense of ease, in contrast to this kind of anxiety and need for protection. This 10 of emotions is a soothing balm to all of this. So things in December look good for you financially. If you've had difficulties, you can expect things to level up and improve. Or if things are going well, even for you with money, you can again expect to see a leveling up and growth. 10s are always about reaching an important milestone. And it's going to, if you've worried about it, I see that passing. I see that, like I say, a sense of ease coming into the financial realm for you. So this is in contrast, to all these kind of more tense energies. Finances are going to be a soothing balm. And I see you almost as well, I want to say, like, enjoy your money a bit as well. Like, it's okay to spend it and enjoy it on things that you just bring you pleasure. It doesn't always have to be, something useful or something practical, particularly of this festive season, to buy something that you like, that just brings you pleasure. So we move on to now love, Gemini, and we have the Death card. So this card is all about transformation. Okay, so something new is emerging. For those in a situationship, a relationship, in a connection with someone, this is a transformation that is this connection is undergoing a transformation in December. And it's breaking out of its old ways, this chrysalis. So this is a moth in this card that we see that is breaking out of this chrysalis that has maybe been restrictive, yeah? So this has been a long time coming. And it's finally beginning to emerge. It's finally beginning to come out of the chrysalis. For those of you that are single, this could be the situation, you know, you finally connecting with someone, or a transformation within you about feeling differently about a love connection. It could be your viewpoint, your perspective, how you see yourself. But it's positive, yeah. Ultimately, this transformation is like a rebirth, is what I'm feeling, what I'm hearing after a struggle. And it's a way to leave behind in this situation, in the area of love, something that is outdated, something that has been oppressive, a way of thinking, something that needed to be released in this area, in this connection, on this journey of yours. I like to bring in the Hidden Truth Oracle at this point for love as well, just to give us, this Gemini is for those who have someone specifically on your mind, be that a past connection who you'd like to reconcile with, or an existing connection. These are messages, direct oracle message from them to you, which what they would like you to know at this time. So if we can peek behind the scenes at your person, what would they like to say to Gemini? I look for you everywhere. So for those of you maybe looking for, who are in separation, I am afraid to contact you. Some more of the same for whoever these messages are meant to reach. You are on this person's mind, but they are afraid and not ready to reach out and contact you yet. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So take that how that resonates, Gemini, for you and for those who are in an existing connection, yeah? But for all Geminis, obviously we have this very transformative, pretty intense energy that is happening. So by the end of December, you will be in the midst of this, emerging from this transformation, beginning to see the effects of it and the change of that, yeah? So let's now move on to what challenges that you can expect throughout December. We have the Five of Inspiration in the traditional deck. This is the Suit of Wands. And this card is about some kind of conflict. It can be disagreements with people, those around you. Can be internal conflict as well. So not feeling very settled on a point of view about a certain situation. So maybe in one moment feeling like, right, I'm going to take this approach. And then the next day you feel uncertain about that and there's some doubt. And you think, no, that's the wrong way to go. I'm going to do this. There's a lot of kind of disruptive energy and change when I see this card. And it can be with a connection. So say it could be at work with colleagues, there's disagreements, there's kind of tensions. It could be a romantic love relationship for some of you where there's kind of communication doesn't feel great. Arguments even, crosswords. It's fiery, it's passionate, it's emotional, yeah? it's ups, downs, kind of roller coaster energy. Now with the 5, always with the 5, this will blow over, so I don't see it. It's all, the message of this card is that it doesn't really leave any long-term lasting damage. So it can be like, I always think of it a bit of a drama card, that it can seem like a lot when it's happening and you feel like, oh my God, I will have to leave this situation, I can't live like this, I have to go, how dare they speak to me like this, that kind of energy. And then when you look back on it, it kind of was something that blew up out of proportion and doesn't seem as big a deal as it was at the time. So try to bear that in mind when you're in the midst of it in December. This could be something that crops up, that you keep butting heads with someone, with a situation, and it's emotionally sending you up and down, up and down. It will blow over, it will pass. We now move on to blessings throughout the month. The other major arcana we have, the next one is the moon for you, Gemini. And this is all about your intuition. When it comes in a place of blessings, okay, your intuition is your blessing in December. This will guide you. This will illuminate your path, Gemini. Maybe they're heightened and strong this month. So listen to that voice, pay attention to it. I mean, we should be doing this always, but I feel like it will be particularly loud for you, Gemini, this time, so please don't ignore it. This will guide you, keep you on the right path. We see this person, I feel like this is you, Gemini, here, is kind of surrendering to the moon here. They're not questioning it, and that's your intuition, is this moon here. That's what the moon rules. It's like our sixth sense, our deeper emotion. When we're in the dark about something, it's that voice that says, you know, something's off here. Or if we meet someone and it says, don't trust this person, this situation is not as it seems. That's what the moon guides us and teaches us, and we just have to quiet the other voices in order to listen to this. But I feel like it's going to be loud for you this month of December, Gemini. So, and please surrender to that voice, to that intuition. It will take the stress off you, I feel like, as well, that it'll give you a kind of freedom just to not second guess yourself and question yourself, and incorporate and embody that kind of trust. So lean into that, and it being a blessing is the fact that the volume's cranked up on that intuitive voice, Gemini. So it's almost like you don't have to really try really hard to listen to it. You just, it's there, it's totally accessible, and it's loud. You just need to pay attention and kind of trust and surrender to that energy, yeah? And then where do you find yourself at the end of the month? This beautiful wheel of fortune. The wheel shifts, the wheel turns in your favour, Gemini. Luck begins to go on your side, the release of struggles, movement in situations that you felt have maybe been stagnant for you, Gemini. It's that shift. It's when you felt maybe in a situation 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You finally, there is that switch that clicks, and you finally get the movement that you've been hoping for and that you've been wanting for. I'm hearing the word breakthrough. So you end the month of December with a very different kind of energy than what you started with this anxiety and fear. Things have picked up pace. Things feel more positive. Energy is shifted, and this sense of flow has come back, probably in cooperation with this death card of this transformation in love that I feel drawn to. The Favour inspiration, conflicting energy will have blown over, and you'll find yourself, in a place where things have become easier, and that sense of flow, it's like the river can take you now. You don't have to do all of the grunt work which you have been doing to push this wheel up. Yeah, it's felt like just effort, hard work, a lot of it, trying to get something off the ground. Finally that switches up and it begins to happen. And then we have final messages with the Hermit, Gemini. And the Hermit is all about gaining insight. And this is about throughout the month, I would say, in order to gain this insight that is needed, or when you feel like you need insight throughout the month on a situation that doesn't quite make sense, having some time alone and some solitude where you can tune out other voices of other people who are trying to give you their opinion and have their point of view, their say, I think you should do this, blah, blah. They may have a very strong opinion. There's something about needing to really tune that out. Harking back to this moon card about your intuition is what you need to listen to. The Hermit is more of the same of that. It's about listening to what you want and your voice, not feeling pressured to make decisions or movement on things until you feel certain. And in order to how to do this is maybe carve out some time on your own in a peaceful environment where you can just be and just exist, doing stuff that you enjoy. And the answers that you will seek throughout December will rise up in you, and you will gain insight on, maybe you've been waiting for clarity on this situation and what to do. And yeah, what I feel like the message is how to do that is needing to take some more time out for yourself and tune out others. So don't maybe share what's going on for you or seek answers from other people to bring you that clarity. Maybe you've talked it out enough and now's the time just to sit with it and find the answers that way. So Gemini, I hope this reading resonated for you. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you'd like to share about your experience and how this resonated with you. Like I say, if you do enjoy this reading, please join me for one of my live sessions as well, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or if you'd like a private reading, the link is in the description box below. But wishing you love and light for the month of December. Take care, Gemini. Lots of love.